Indy Pride events kick off this weekend with Saturday's Rainbow 5K. And we're just a few weeks away from the annual Indy Pride Festival, Indiana's biggest LGBTQ celebration, and it gets bigger every year. Indy's first gay pride celebrations began in the 80s, but they weren't always out in the open. In tonight's look back through the RTV6 archives, we're taking you to June of 1990 and the first Pride celebration held at Monument Circle. Indy Pride says about 3,000 people attended the celebration, and so did dozens of protesters. Eventually, the group left. RTV6 reporter Stacia Matthews learned despite the protest, Indy's LGBTQ community held on to hope for the future.
Protesters, although it is their right, kind of put a damper on things for me personally, but they're gone now and I'm kind of at ease.
In 10 years, when someone says the Gay Pride Festival at the Circle, people are going to say no big deal, because in 10 years that'll way it'll be.
Well, after that first year, the Pride celebration was held on Monument Circle just one more time in 1991. Indy Pride Inc. was formed as a nonprofit in 1997. The annual Pride Festival has been moved to different locations over the years to accommodate the crowds. When we shared this story with the Indy Pride, the organization sent us a statement saying in part, quote, 30 years later, gay and lesbian individuals enjoy much more freedom than they did during Pride 1990. However, our transgender, non-binary, and queer family still faces oppression, harassment, and prejudice. We hope to honor the strength of those who first held Pride and stand with our trans, non-binary, and queer communities as they fight for equality, end quote. Now, this year's parade and festival take place on June 8th. The parade begins at 10 a.m. on Mass Ave, and the festival runs the rest of the day at Military Park. And these daily trips down memory lane lead up to May 30th and our 1-hour special at 7 p.m., 70 years together working for you. You can also find more memories from former WRTV staff at theindychannel.com/70years.